Hola, hola, hola. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all got a very special guest here. Name is, she's flown in here from Canada. And I'm going to tell y'all something. The unique thing about this young lady is she had a stroke many years ago. And she's out here doing it, man. She's out here doing it. As we go through the interview, I had to kind of convince her to do this thing because she's concerned with her speech as a result of the stroke. Sometimes her thoughts kind of get caught up a little bit and some of the words come out and she's like, oh, Cartess, I don't want people to think of me. And I like, look, that's not a disability. That's your superpower. Because when people hear from you today and hear about what you've done just in the short time that you've been here in Merida, how you're going on living your life in spite of how you're getting around and doing your thing, they're going to be inspired. I knew that light was going to go off as soon as we start. We got enough light. So she had a lot to share. So you flew in from Canada, how long ago now has it been?
Wednesday.
Wednesday last week.
Yes.
Tomorrow is Tuesday, and you're flying back to Canada to get your stuff
and
coming back.
Oh yes, at the end of the month.
At the end of the month.
Yes,
so
yes.
we've been. She reached out to us and said, Cartess, I need you to help me find a house. She was like, I want to find a physical therapist. I want to find a place where I can get do some aquatic therapy to get all her motions back in her leg, and just kind of get back to living a normal life. So we looked at some houses. We just signed a contract.
Yes.
An hour
Oh my God, that's enough. That's if I just say that is enough, that this mistake and everything felt in place, but I just got a house.
She got a house.
Yes.
She got a house.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Thank you.
Beautiful house.
Yeah.
She picked out a house about 3 days after she got here. But then something on the inside kept telling her, I need a pool for my therapy, for my rehabilitation process. And so we found a great physical therapist. We went to see her, and then she was like, you need a pool. And so she was like, Cartess, I need a pool. So we went back and started looking again.
Yes.
And this place is absolutely amazing. When she comes back at the end of this month, we'll show you the house. She's gonna get it furnished and whatnot. Beautiful
house.
home,
yes.
y'all.
Yes.
Beautiful home. So why Merida? What made you decide to come out here?
See, he kept calling me. I'm supposed to go to La Paz, or yes. And then Merida, Merida keep calling me. But I don't. I come from from a hot place like Nigeria. I come, but I just didn't want any. I don't want any. I don't want any hot place. But you every time he just kept calling me. I just said, you know what? Let me try Merida.
Let me try.
Let me try.
Wow.
And then I saw the you said in one of your videos that the Merida is counted second out of all the states.
North America,
yes.
city.
And the first one is in Canada.
Is where you're from.
Yes. I said, okay, all right. You know what? I want a safe place, so you know what? F the F the cold and the hotness. You know what? I'll go to Merida.
I'm coming.
And then I went to Merida, and then I checked you out. Oh my God! People that are out there that are seeing you speak on them coming here, they have not met you. Because man,
thank you.
It's from the moment he said hi, he doesn't. I didn't know him. He said I called him. I said I want to come to Merida. Blah blah blah. From this time he said hi, he is so accommodating, and then he also gives his time. His time is even if you ask for something that maybe he doesn't know where to get it, he does get it. You know, like all this. I'm amazed. I'm amazed. I'm amazed. So please, if you are coming to Merida,
thank you so much.
Yes.
It's been a treat working with you.
Thank you.
You know, I had a wonderful time, and
even with this speech, you know, you keep quiet, and then you know I'm looking for the words together. I have the words is in there, but it's not getting out. So you keep quiet, and then the word will come, and then I'll say it. You know, so it has patience. It has, you know, it has patience. It knows where you are coming from. You know, it knows where you're coming from. It's not in Canada, but it knows Canada is like US. You know, so please.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, it's sometimes I wonder if I'm making a difference. If I'm, you know, the work that I'm doing, I'm like, man, do I continue with this? You know, is it really, am I making a difference?
Yes.
And so when I worked with you, you know, helping you find the doctors and the rehab and your place and making sure picking you up from the airport, making sure you had everything. You needed. I realized then, I go home at night and I'm like, wow, we made a difference today. We really made a difference. We're changing lives. We're helping people make that transition. And, you know, and so working with you has been a complete feel-good moment for me. You know what I mean? It's been rejuvenating. And so I come home, the kids ask, you home? You got home? Sometimes, because we be hanging out. Sipping on some margaritas. I get home a little late at night, and the kids like, you got to have fun, Daddy. You know, and you know, so I mean, it's really been a joy, and I'm glad I've been able to work with you.
Because I said that I'm going on a mission, but this person doesn't know how what I want, how I'm going to get there, but God's. You know,
Amen.
God, I put it in my hands, so you know, and God gave me this.
All praise.
Yes.
So, what were your impressions of Merida now that you've been here for about almost a week? What do you think about it?
See, because I came, before I came here, I was in Nigeria.
Okay.
And for about 6 months. And the street here is like the street in Nigeria.
Oh, really? Wow.
The street here, and then you said some was finished, some has finished doing it, and then the other one is not done, and then that is done. That is what is.
So that's Nigeria.
That is Nigeria. So I would just like being in Nigeria.
Okay.
So
okay.
that's the first thing. Then I know it's hot.
Yes.
But the people, oh my God, the people, not even when I talk to other people outside, they said the same thing, that the people, I've not met too many of them, but they are so nice.
Yes, yes.
They are so nice. Even when I talk to you about opening the door,
the gate,
the person, he wants there to help, but doesn't want to impose.
Yes.
And I said, please, come. I want to open this door. And he opened it, and then he gave me the key. You know, so it's the people.
People are very nice.
People are very nice.
Very nice.
And I know that when I become a part of them, this, I won't have any problem.
Wow.
Yes, I won't have any problem. And then the people, the doctor.
The clinical therapist lady. Yeah.
Oh my God, wow. she almost 2 hours.
She was awesome. The lady spent 2 hours.
2 hours
with the therapy, working the body.
Yes. Oh, so and then she said she was going to send me the list of other people. She sent me yesterday. She sent me 5 people.
Wow.
Then they also about the brain.
Neurologist. She sent the neurologist and gave her personal phone number.
Yes.
Said, if you need me for anything.
Anything.
Wow.
You have to bear with me. I have the words, but it's not coming out. But men, listen. If you have, I came here because I'm reaching that retirement age, and I don't want to spend all my money because if you calculate all the money that you are going to spend in a month, calculate it and then bring all that out, and I will be able to save more.
Yes.
I will be able to save more. So that's why I'm here.
That's why you're here. Get a whole lot, save more, get a whole lot more with the money that you got to spend. Because you're looking at getting a live-in person who lives in the house to assist with things.
Exactly.
And it's affordable here.
Affordable here. And then you keep like lump sum of money in the, you know what? If you are thinking of coming to Merida, please, this is the place. This is the place. I tell you, if you, my money will go furthermore, and then I'll keep the rest.
Absolutely. So you got so now she's well traveled. So you were born in Nigeria. Yes. You went to school in London. Then you lived in the United States for a while. Then you made your way to Canada.
Yes.
So you kind of
I have, and in London, in US, I've traveled everywhere because of my
your work.
Of my work. Yes. So I traveled everywhere.
Wow.
Yes. Wow. I loved it. I love it. Yeah. I love it. It's whew. But I gave birth to my second kid. Kid, and then I had a maid. We had a maid then. We had a Mexican maid
In the United States?
In United States.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. So y'all been living pretty good. Finer things in life, boy.
So we had a maid, and so I was able to travel then because of the fact that I have a maid. Yes.
Wow. Now, how long were you in London before?
It was in London for like 4 years. Yes, four and a half. Between 4.5 years.
4.5
yes.
years. What was it like living there?
It was okay. Yeah, it was okay. It was okay. But it was not. You have. I got tired of the house that they give, that they live in. You know, it's always it's always they would call it 2-bedroom.
Okay.
2 bedroom and a half, and then it's really little.
Wow.
It's really little. So, and then we want to, my husband and I, then we want to get out to learn more, to get more. We're both in IT.
Okay.
Yes,
IT,
okay. Yes, information technology, and then so we want to get more out of that, just in that. Yes, so that's
what about quality of life in London? Was it, for those who might be thinking they might want to live in London?
No.
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 Wow.
No, and especially now. No.
Even more no.
Oh yes, even more. No.
Wow.
No.
Oh man.
Yeah. It's no.
So that's London. Then you made your way. And how long were you living in the United? And I'm sorry, y'all. They have been doing construction on this building for months. Now all of a sudden they decide to start today. so you hear this noise in the background. Yeah. How long were you living in the United States?
About I think 10, 11 years.
11 years.
Yeah. Yes.
Did you like the United States?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
What did you like about it most?
The land. The land was, oh my God, because when we first came to the United States, we were living in
I think, what did you say? Boston?
We later were Boston, but
Texas, Houston.
It's here. Oh God.
You told me before.
Yeah. Chicago.
Okay.
Chicago. So we went to Chicago. We got a house. When the place where where the drugs are. Yeah. You know. So we were there for like 6 months. And my cousin was in Houston, and he said we should come over, and just whoop, and then we just yes, we drove from Chicago to Houston. Yes. And then we got a condo there. And then we lived there for like 2 years or so, and then we bought the one I said is.
Had a house across the street from a Olajuwon, the basketball pro basketball player. I'm like, what did y'all do for years for a living? My. Wow.
Yeah.
So you like Texas?
I like Texas, yes. So, but of like my company would send me to different countries. So maybe Boston, maybe San Jose, so wherever they like, they'll send me. So I got around, but Houston,
favorite place.
Yes, because I hate the snow. Yes.
So how did y'all end? So if you hated the snow, how did y'all end up in Canada?
Exactly.
How did y'all end up there? Because y'all been there for a minute.
Yes. It's because it's the job also. So that's why.
Okay.
That's right, yeah.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. My.
Yeah. But when I moved to Canada, I was saying, then I worked for a company that was sending me around again, and then I realized that there's a hot place in Vancouver. Was a hot place, and I said, I will bet we have to move there.
Yeah.
But it's the houses there are owned by the Chinese.
Oh, really?
So
I heard that before.
Yeah, so it's the sell it the housing there is so expensive.
Oh man.
So we said no, we got us to because Houston is it's also cold, but it's not as cold as some other places.
Exactly.
Like Calgary, I
lived in Colorado. Oh my.
So we stayed in Houston. Yeah.
My. So what? So in Canada, what was Canada like? You said 12. How long were you in Canada?
We've been there now. Yes, I've had this thing for like 12 years.
12 years.
So 5 years after that, almost 20 years.
20, wow.
Yeah.
What's it like living there?
It's good.
Good living.
It's good, but I love the life that we lived in
United States.
Yes.
Wow. Because a lot of people say Canada and the U.S. is similar.
It's similar.
How much was it much different from Canada versus life in the United States?
Yes. Because where we're living in, if I was living in Chicago, then I won't say but the Houston is hot.
Okay.
It's hot. I can go anywhere. I can do it, But in Canada is, and then there is what is good there is medicine, the healthcare is very, very good in Houston. In Canada. But apart from that, for me, I prefer Houston. But one of my kids prefer, and then my husband too prefers Canada.
Okay,
Yeah.
you prefer Canada.
Yeah.
So what made you? So you've been So y'all been in Canada for almost 20 years.
Yeah.
And earlier I asked you why Merida you know, the call. Is there a certain event or something happened that said, I'm ready to just leave Canada and just start over? Because it seemed like you're well traveled. You don't mind hopping, living somewhere else. What prompted this move, or I think you mentioned that, and if I'm asking the wrong question, let me know.
No.
You're divorced now, or y'all separated or divorced, and now you're ready to live out, create a new phase for your life.
Yes. Okay. So, I had this stroke. This very day, it was February 28th or so. Mm-hmm. Yeah, February 28th the night of 2011.
2011. So that's about 12 years ago.
12 years ago. Yeah. Okay. I came from I left work. Mm-hmm. I went to pick my son at the daycare, and then I went to pick my husband at the at work, and then we went home, and then I said, you know what, I will not eat today. I'm going to go downstairs because I haven't worked out in 3 days.
Okay.
So I said, I told her, oh no, I'm not going to eat it. I'm going to work out. After the workout, and then I'll come and make the, and then I got downstairs with the, and then I turned on the treadmill. I know I did the thing, but from like 5 minutes, I just found myself on the floor.
Wow.
And then I was shouting, but no one could hear me because I closed the door.
Okay.
Yes. So I was shouting, no one, and then I was sitting because I wasn't moving. Something. I think my balance was just on the floor, and then I picked my hand. I think it moved, but I just cannot talk out loud. I said, Then I wait for another sometimes like 15 minutes, and then I'm able to speak. So I just called, help, help, help. And then I heard them saying, did you hear something?
Yeah.
Did you hear something? Help! And then they came. And then they came. Everywhere was moving. They picked me up. I went upstairs. I sat on the chair, and then then my husband said, do you want me to take you to the hospital? I said, no, maybe I fell down, blah, blah, blah. And then he said, no, I'm not going to listen to that. He just, picked me up. And then we found that the hospital was closed because it's a Friday.
Oh.
And then I have classes. I have class that I have this classes that I train.
Okay.
I teach people business analysis and project management. So my mind was in the class that after I finish with the class, I'll try and make the hospital and tell them blah blah blah. So I said okay. I said, and then we came home. I sat down, And then we started talking. Okay, give me food, blah, blah, blah. Are you okay? Yes, I think so. And then the second one.
Oh, wow.
And I closed my eyes, and I did not wake up until
He was in the hospital.
hospital, and I was in coma. Oh yeah.
How long were you in coma?
It's I think 2 days. I think yeah.
Wow.
2 days. I think so. Yeah. It was. I was like, wow. It still baffles me. You know. So, it's. But I went through that. I came out they said I was in the hospital for about 6 months.
6 months.
6
in the
months,
hospital.
yes. Oh yes.
This is in Canada.
In Canada,
Okay.
and then I'll come. My husband will come, but and take me to the speech therapy, physiotherapy, everything, and then
Yeah.
just to see. But I haven't seen my face. I haven't seen when I saw my face about three months, my face was I could not I cannot I saw it's here.
Yeah.
It is but I said, God, I have to get myself off this couch, off this bed, off this,
Yeah.
I was just saying that I will manifest to God that I have to. So every time I have to. So I can move my leg, but I can't move my hand. Stuff like that. So it was a long. But if I see a person that has stroke, I will tell them, do not give up.
Don't give up.
Do not give up, because your heart will tell you cannot do it, but try.
Keep trying. Now, how long did it take for you to start speaking and walking up a little bit, moving your...
I got home. I cannot speak. I cannot talk. I cannot lift my leg. I cannot. Everything was. It was like this. But I think because with the radio, I was able to say my daughters and my son. I was able to call their names, but I will call one instead. If I want to call sing, but I will call.
Call the other child.
And then it was really. They were really angry.
Oh.
They were really angry.
Well, they understood, didn't they?
Yeah. But it got to a stage that that this woman is not getting better,
Yeah, okay.
But I will do it, but fall down. You know, I would do it. I'll just sit. But if you have a stroke, just keep trying.
Keep trying.
Keep trying, because there's a lot of them that kept behind. They didn't. They fell. They are just there.
My. Now I know you mentioned earlier in previous conversations that you was angry with God for a while.
For like 4 years. I was angry because every year on the 15th of every year, I go to my doctor. I go to my doctor. They do all the tests, I do my the one that I can't do it there. I go to the hospital. I do it, and then it was the 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks from that day. I get stroke. I was like, why don't they tell me that there's something? And my weight is about 30. My weight is my size of my distance is about 12 and in between 12 and 14. So I don't look like anyone that would have stroke.
Yes.
I don't know where that came from.
Wow.
So it's, oh my God. I was like, so something, I just woke up one day, and then something told me that quit blaming God. Quit blaming God. Put your effort towards getting better.
Wow.
Because I was really.
Oh my.
I was really mad. Oh my God. But I came back and I begged God. I begged God because I know. I was like, I have sinned. I have sinned against you, because I know the amount of But I begged God, and I said I would continue to go, with this. I know you get me better.
Wow.
I know you will get me better, and then I that was how I changed.
Wow. So now you're walking now.
Yes.
You're getting motions back in your hand.
Yes. My leg. Yes. And this one is really, the leg is made the most of it. This leg, because if I take this thing out, I was really able to walk.
Wow.
Yes, and then this one, when I was working with it with the doctor, I was able to get things somehow, because I know it has what do they call this? That it has. When you scratch it, I know someone is scratching me. So it has I'm feeling stuff inside it. It's not. Yes, I'm feeling. So I know that it can work.
Wow.
Yes, I know it can work. Yes. So, but the money that the insurance is giving me per year is not enough for the
treatment. Wow.
So yeah, that's one thing. That is one thing I'm here for.
Got you back down here.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So the walking, the out making this walk, and then you everything that I can get from Merida, because what brought me to Merida is not I want to have a good time. No, I want to have
full
function.
Yeah.
My brain is working every day.
Yeah.
Every day it gets better. But I want to I want to put more effort now that I'm here, and what they're charging for this thing is not that much
down here.
Wow. I want to get, that's what that everything she gave me all the hoof.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. Y'all hear that, man? This lady is a fighter. She ain't giving up.
Yeah.
When she sent me a message, she said, Cartess, I can walk on my own. You ain't gonna have to carry me when I get to the airport. She like, I'm independent.
Yes.
And she is very, very independent. She get around, do what she want to do.
Oh, yes.
And, like she said, she's here just so really, again, the quality, not necessarily quality of life, but to be able to, the treatments that she can get here help her get her full function and get things going again. And because she does what she wants. And, and again, when you're here, you can afford to have somebody either live with you or come by every day to assist and get things going.
I was like, what?
Exactly. And the physical therapist, she was like, get a pool. I'll come by your house once a week and we'll do aquatic therapy in your pool.
Pool. I said, what? I was like, what?
I was like, I had to like, and she just said what I thought she said. She gonna come to your house and do.
And then I asked for how much it is. Oh my God, it was.
So when you go to a place and you can afford to get the treatments that you need, where insurance,
and then every month you can afford to do it, and then you can keep half of it in the.
Amen.
So that is why I'm here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is why I'm here.
Y'all, it's real. I know sometimes y'all hear these stories, y'all hear these YouTubers talking about all of this stuff, but you hearing it from somebody else. This is a real person.
Yeah.
Fought her way back to independence.
Yes.
And is here to get more stronger and will still remain independent while she's here.
Yes.
You know what I mean? She had goals and dreams and aspirations, and she's here focused on a goal.
Yeah.
And that's why I always ask you all, or say to you all, what is your why? What is your reason? Why are you coming? For everybody, it's not financial.
Yes.
You know what I mean? There's many people who are doing well financially, but there's other reasons for people to come, and she knows what her purpose is, and she's here to achieve that. And she got all the dots on her checklist, all the marks on her checklist. She managed to get it all worked out in less than a week. She gets back on the plane tomorrow, go back to Canada, pack up her stuff, and be back in 3 weeks at the end of the month, moving into her house that's going to be furnished before she even gets back.
Yes.
And it's a lady on a mission.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Because without you, I will not be able to do everything. I may be able to one, 2 or 3, but I won't be able to do everything. So thank you.
You're very
Thank you.
welcome. You're
Thank
very
you.
welcome.
Thank
And like
you.
I said, it's been a joy. I had a good time. Easily my favorite. I had a blast. I had a blast. And you know, some people I dread getting
Yes.
up with, going to
Yeah.
be up and I gotta go see this individual. But you know, with you, it's smooth sailing.
Well, thank you.
know, I'm sure y'all can probably see the chemistry in the video. It's been smooth sailing,
Thank you.
and
Thank
it's
you.
been fun. What? I think I convinced her to eventually say she might start her own YouTube channel at some point.
Yes, yes. I was like, my God, my kids said it, but they said they cannot do the work that to make me get there because it will, you know, put stuff on the internet. I said, okay, if you can't do it, let me just, because I'll get tired of it, and I don't like keeping things like let's get away with this, and you know, go and do the next thing. So I will do it.
Wow.
I will do it.
Wow.
I will do it. Yes.
And I think y'all will see an amazing transformation as I was explaining to her when she starts her channel, where she's at now and where she'll be at a year later, you know, as a result of her treatments and her exercise. And rehabilitation and talking more on camera.
Okay, yes,
all of that is going to be therapy in itself. And it's going to motivate and inspire a whole lot of people.
Oh, yes. I hope I tell you, it's real, and you can do it, because you cannot sit on the chair or wheelchair or alone. You can do it. You can do it. You can, because I was on that chair. So you can do it. If, don't let if your mind is telling you, oh, I'm tired. Yes, you're tired, but the next day, keep on doing it, and by the grace of God, you will be out of that chair. You know, please keep on doing it, because I know it is very, very, very difficult for people to understand you. That is what the people to understand you, that you know, let me have a, you know, let me do away with it. Today I can't do it. Let me do it for. They will get tired of you. So please, don't listen to what other people says, or listen to your mind. Don't listen to it. Keep doing it, and by the grace of God, you know, you will get to where you want to be.
Amen.
Amen.
This is a woman that's determined. It's not over until you say it's over.
Yes. Oh, yes.
And she said it's not over for me. And she's starting the next phase of her life.
Oh, yes.
In a brand new country. And she's making it work, y'all.
Yeah.
So what's your excuse? You got none. Any final words of wisdom or anything more you'd like to share?
You know what? Let me talk about my husband.
See.
About 4 years into after I had my stroke, he said he wants to go to London. He got the visa, you know, go to London, and he said he's going to come and pick my little one. I said, okay. So I know that you may not like what you had, you know, that, oh, everything is messed up here. Let me run to London. Because we also know that London, you don't go to London if London is not a place to go to. Because if you go there, the girls there will snatch your oh yes.
Wow.
So, and you are then going to London to do what? Oh, the place is paying more money. Oh, really? So he went to London. I said I'll be there every 3 months. Every 6 months I'll go there and play with my son and everything. So I went there when he came back, he picked on me. He went back. And then like 6 months after then, I said, okay, I'm going to go and play. At least I'm the mother. I'm going to play with my, and then I saw it that this man is changed. This man is really is really there enjoying himself and himself and
so you're back in Canada trying to recover.
So I went 6 months quickly, 3 months quickly. I went back, and then I came back again. Another like 6 months, and then I go back. I went back again. It was really it was living like you have that small space, but you are living like a king. Doing I said, oh my God, if you open the cupboard is like filled with clothes. Nigerian clothes, Nigerian clothes, and the Tommy Hilfiger, everything. I said, oh my God. And then he will come to London and buy all this thing, and I said, oh my God. So I knew you had the and then the woman is now taking care of me.
They give you
because I was going to church and praying and praying about everything. So the woman asked me, okay, the woman wants to have a reason why you should do. See, is looking for a reason why he shouldn't be with me and should stay with her. But I did not know this girl is like the woman. I didn't know because I didn't know yet. But is now playing the what is making you mad? What is your sister-in-law doing to you? I said, what sister-in-law doing to what there's not sister-in-law doing anything to me. Okay, it was talking, looking for something for him, looking for something that he would turn around and tell I don't want to say the guy so that it will say, oh, she was the one that told me this. I will, because they have they said they call it brainwash. You pray.
Yeah.
They pray, and then they talk out something that will they'll believe. See, you in that church, they will pray, and then some people will have
A prophecy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And then it would say those things that I have said, I have said before inside that prayer to convince. Yeah.
Wow.
So when I realized that is what I stopped. I stopped that. I said I don't know anything. I stopped that. So I knew that was the girl. That girl has a husband in that church.
Good Lord. Oh.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
I wasn't able to go to the church. Sunday comes, it won't tell me to it will cast toast Tommy, get your clothes on. I will get toast, and then he will get, and then they go to church. That was every Sunday, so every Sunday I'll stay at home, and they come at night. Hey,
wow!
They come at night. So I did that. I did every Sunday. I said, then I've told myself I'm never coming to this house again. So that was how I stopped going to grades. That's how I stopped. So now, and then I decided that I'm going to Nigeria. After about 6 months, I stayed here I stayed in Toronto. After 6 months, I said I'm going to Nigeria just to rejuvenate, And then I went to Nigeria, and he knows that if I come back, all my money that is taken, that is using to, pay this, and then paying everything that's, I'm gonna get it. I'm getting good, and then I came back. I changed my password and everything. I changed it. So now, he then told the middle child, and the last one, it told them that their mom is that you have some when they go to church and play, and everything comes out of you, that you have demon.
Ooh, wow.
That which the mother, their mom is a witch. So the guy, the little girl, the little boy doesn't talk to me, and then the other one they stay away from me because he doesn't want.
Oh man, sorry to hear that.
So, and then the sister and brother started talking to me. Says it's got a son. When it was before he met me. I was just everything just kept coming to me.
Wow.
I was like, oh my God, that was the
Oh, so you had a son that you weren't aware of.
that had babies and had yes.
Oh, wow.
And then the child does not talk to me. My child does not talk to me. My son does not talk to me. Everything, it was coming down to me. Like said, you know what? I better get out of Toronto. So that is the thought that this way I'm here to start over myself. And I will, yes.
That is a story. Wow. Wow.
I would a lot more, but those are the real. And then he wants me to divorce him, and I said, no way.
No way. Wow.
Because Nigeria is this no way. Because you want, then you go and marry
somebody.
No way. You come and divorce me, then I'll take it.
Yeah. Oh. Wow. That's ooh.
So that's the third reason I left.
Got up out of it. You know, that move will probably save your life.
Yes.
Extend your life.
Exactly.
Give you more years.
Exactly. Yes.
Allow some internal healing to take place.
Exactly.
And
that's why I said I want to say the yaya.
Yeah.
I want everything that is in my brain that has been giving me reason to I go and they shout that my God, this is, and then you are there, you are so I said, that is one of the reasons. Those are the three reasons.
Main reasons.
Yes.
Wow. You know, so again, as I mentioned earlier, it's not all, everybody that's here is not all about financial.
Yes.
Some folks here just to reset.
Yeah.
Get their lives, get their priorities back in order.
Yeah.
You know, and healing.
Yes.
You know, sometimes you just got to get away.
Yes.
And you know, Merida is a great place, but the most important thing is you got to know why for yourself.
Yeah. And
she made a decision and said, you know what, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gone. I got to go. I got to go.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes toxicity, toxic environments, man, it just cause more pain and hurt and injury to yourself. And you know, and I know that myself as well. You know, you sometimes you gotta go. You gotta get that head right.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
so wow. You know, but she's doing it. That's what's most important. She made a decision and she did it. And you know, so whatever your reasons are, whatever your goals are, know what they are, write them down, and put a plan in motion and work it out. And that's one thing she did in record time.
Yeah.
You know, so
it may not be here. It may not be coming to Merida. It may be elsewhere.
Yeah.
You know, so make a decision.
Make a decision. And keep in mind, there are other countries where, you know, a lot of folks come here and then the language frustrates them, not knowing Spanish. But there are other places where English is widely spoken in various countries. You know, don't feel like you have to come to a Spanish-speaking town. There are English-speaking places where you can thrive and live off of the English language, but you got to do the research and find those places and find those towns to go. And but they're there.
Yes.
You just got to do the work. You know, it's not going to come on it to you on its own. You got to do the research and put in the work. So that's that. Any other final words of wisdom?
Yes. Just like Cartess mentioned, you got to make a decision, and please, 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 if you have, like what I have, my leg is not working, my arm is not working. See, I can't move my hand, but I use my left hand to do everything. If you are like that, if you have someone like that, make a decision. You are still staying there and still look like, oh, I will make a decision now, or I can't speak the language. Go to a country where they speak, the language, a language where that you understand, So please make a decision and go with it. Make a decision and go with it. And what I talked about the last time. Don't make you cannot walk be a burden to you, not for anybody. You can make it work. You can make it work. Thank you.
Amen. Amen. Well, I appreciate you coming on.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. When she gets ready to put a channel up, I will make sure y'all have a link to it. We'll do a follow-up interview with her when she gets settled in her new place, and take y'all on a tour of her new home and let y'all see that. So thank you again. I appreciate you.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you.
MoveAbroadandThrive.com. Pass the video around. Share it with your family and friends. And if you haven't signed up for our newsletter, do that now. Go to the website, www.moveabroadandthrive.com.